Dear learners, do you know that? Wal-Mart employs about 2.3 million associates from all over the world. Also, Wal-Mart beat the GDP of countries like Belgium, Israel, and Thailand. Wal-Mart is one of the world's largest corporations, with a presence in more than 24 countries. As a result, in 1997, when they attempted to expand into Germany, they immediately discovered that their business model did not work there. It was a shock that such a big global retail giant failed in Germany. Today in this case study, let's see what happened to Wal-Mart in Germany. Wal-Mart operates approximately 10,500 stores and clubs under 46 banners, in 24 countries and e-commerce websites. Wal-Mart employs 2.3 million associates around the world, with nearly 1.6 million in the US alone. In 1997, Wal-Mart had entered the German retail market through the acquisitions of renowned 21-store Wertkauf chain for an estimated $1.04 billion. 1 year later they acquired Spar's 74 hypermarkets from Spar for $560 million. Thus Wal-Mart immediately became the country's fourth largest operator of hypermarkets. However, with a turnover of around $2.9 billion, and a stagnating market share of just 1.1%. The U.S. retail giant was still a negligible one in the German retail market. Even worse was their estimated accumulated losses of more than $1 billion, and it is literally drowning. Wal-Mart had demonstrated phenomenal success in the U.S. by providing an everyday low prices guarantee, inventory control, and efficient distribution. Wal-Mart failed the endeavor because they attempted to apply their proven U.S. success formula in an unmodified manner to the German market, and through the process, they failed to offer German customers any compelling value proposition in comparison with its local competitors. Even though Wal-Mart boasts that it has opened thousands of stores in the U.S. and expanded internationally. In July 2006, Wal-Mart announced its official defeat in Germany and would sell its 85 German stores to the rival supermarket chain Metro and would book a pre-tax loss of about $1 billion on the failed venture. Let's understand why this happened. There were several factors that contributed to Wal-Mart's failure in Germany. Number 1 is cultural insensitivity. Wal-Mart failed to understand German culture. For some reason, a few American businesses have this false belief that every Western country has the same culture as theirs, but it's simply not true. One issue was the chanting. Wal-Mart employees are required to start their shifts by engaging in group chants and stretching exercises, a practice intended to build morale and instill loyalty. Unfortunately, this form of corporate boosterism didn't go over particularly well with the Germans. Maybe they found it embarrassing or silly. Another issue was the smiling. Wal-Mart requires its checkout people to flash smiles at customers after bagging their purchases. But because the German people don't usually smile at total strangers, the spectacle of Wal-Mart employees grinning unnerved them. The second reason is acquisition strategy. Some other factors that lead to Wal-Mart's failure in Germany were, their strategy of acquiring the top competitor did not work. In January 1997, Wal-Mart had its first entry in the European market with the acquisition of Wertkauf hypermarkets in Germany. Later in that year, Wal-Mart also acquired Spar, another German hypermarket chain. While its first move, the 1997 takeover of the 21 Wertkauf stores was indeed a shrewd one, given that company's excellent earnings, its competitive locations, and its very capable management. Wal-Mart's 1998 follow-up deal with Spar for 74 hypermarkets was widely judged an ill-informed, ill-advised act, for several reasons. Spar is considered to be the weakest player on the German market due to its mostly run-down stores, very heterogeneous in size and format, with the majority of them located in less well-off inner-city residential areas. Wal-Mart constantly ignored the strictness of German laws, and was charged heavy penalties for doing so. One of the most challenging things for Walmart was capturing the market share. In pricing, there's this thing called penetration pricing, which involves offering products for cheap to penetrate a new market and win fresh customers by helping them save money. That's exactly what Walmart did. They dropped their prices lower than the local German stores. Well, the German business owners didn't like Walmart's predatory pricing tactic. The German government did its best to ensure the welfare of the domestic players. As per German legislation, it was illegal to sell products below cost, and the American giant was ordered to raise their prices by Germany's High Court. Because of which Walmart could never achieve the low price leader tag. The price difference has so lessened that sometimes even Walmart had a higher price than their competitors. Consequently, consumers had little incentive to visit Walmart Germany because of no obvious price advantage. Again, Walmart failed to empathize with the locals and marched to its own drumbeat. The German unions didn't like Walmart's organizational culture. They were like oil and water and never really got along. They didn't understand that in Germany, companies and unions are closely connected. It is impossible to smoothly run any organization until there is cooperation between the employees and the employer. Walmart faced severe labor unrest, which hampered its brand image. Due to wage restrictions, Walmart could not practice wage bargaining, as it did back in the US. This was a huge, uncommon expenditure for the company. Its American strategy of restricting employee freedom and forcing them to work extra hours brought up problems of high labor turnover and a negative image as an employer. Moreover, Walmart reduced the wages to cut costs. This negatively influenced individual behavior, as an anti-union decision. Moreover, as per German legislation, there were some specific retail-related laws, such as limited legal working hours, which were way less than the other European countries and had strict rules governing closure on Sundays and holidays. Walmart repeatedly infringed German laws but were able to do away with it mainly because of the global presence and influence of the U.S. government, which played a major role in global politics. The resentment was growing. First of all, Walmart tried to bankrupt local German businesses by predatory pricing tactics. Secondly, they had these unusual rules and regulations for their employees. Remember, there were both local and foreign competitors present in the market. While the competitors enjoyed a massive share of the market, Walmart only controlled around 3% of it. Also, Walmart's profit margin in Germany was a measly 1 to 2%. So instead of waiting and wasting time, Walmart decided to leave Germany in 2006 and passed on its 85 outlets to a local competitor, Metro. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope this video might be informative for you. Do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel for receiving updates about my upcoming case study videos.